All right, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy Johnny A, and I'm back at you guys with another video today. So today I'm gonna do a weekly recap on how my portfolio is doing. Gonna show you guys how my positions are doing in my Robinhood portfolio. Keep in mind, none of this is financial advice. Make sure you do your own research before you invest into any stock or crypto. And if you are new to my YouTube channel, definitely hit that subscribe button to support me here on my investment journey. Obviously, I just try to make some income, add a little bit of growth in my portfolio. My main goal with this portfolio is to eventually get it to a point where I could use some of the dividends that I get for paying bills, etc. I do have another account where I'm putting money for growth only. This one, I'm just using it mainly for dividends and a little bit of growth. So that's why I have some more stable ETFs in there. And I'll show you guys that here in my portfolio. But mainly, I want to make income in this portfolio. So the portfolio is at 54 grand, $54,751.48. In the past week, it's up $530. In the past month, it's up $4,603. In the past 3 months, up $5,218. Year to date, we're up $70. In the past year, up $7,071. All time, we are up $9,425, up 20.79%. Now, I do use margin in this portfolio, and the reason as to why I use margin is to get ahead a little bit more faster. I know some people are against using margin. I like to use margin. I've been learning how to use it. And the main thing is to keep that margin buffer, which you guys can see at low risk. You guys had to have a good percentage in that margin buffer. Otherwise, if you use too much margin or you're putting it into bad positions, you can get a margin call from what I've seen. So right now, I'm allowed to use $82,000 of margin. I've used $24,000. So my strategy with this portfolio is every single week I'm getting paid. The margin is getting paid. The interest that I use from the margin is getting paid every month. I'm putting money from my W2 in here as well. I only put like $200-300 a month in here. But the main thing is obviously the margin and the dividends that I get every single week, every single month. And that pays down the margin and it pays the interest. So I'm not worried about using a lot of margin, because if you're putting it into good positions, into good stocks with low maintenance names, you're probably not gonna get a margin call that easily, because you're putting your money into safer ETFs and stocks. So a lot of the yield max ETFs are very risky, because in the down market they seem to tank real fast, real quickly. And from what I've noticed, their margin maintenance is much more higher than all these other stocks and ETFs, like the VOOs, SCHDs, Realty Income, TSLPs, the JETB, JETQs. That's what I've seen. But you guys got to be strategic when using margin. Do I encourage everyone to use it? No, because some people are against using debt to make money. I don't know why. Some people look at it differently, and that's okay. Some people just prefer using cash and, using that strategy. I like using margin to get ahead a little bit more faster. Obviously more risky, but, high risk, high reward. So let's go over my positions here. I'll start off with my weeklies. YMAX 1,000 shares. I'm gonna leave this at 1,000 shares. I'm down 23%. I don't think this is gonna come back unless YieldMax changes their strategy on their funds to add a little bit of capital appreciation here. But I'm just gonna hold on to these for the income every single week. YMAG, I got 478 shares. I'm down 17%, down 1,500. QDTE, 119 shares. I'm down 11%, down 506. So these are my 3 weekly dividends. They pay me every single Friday. And every first week of the month, these are my positions. So these are coming in next week. So Tesla. Obviously, this one isn't coming from next week because the yield max strategy, calendar, distribution, whatever, they have it all mixed up. But I do have Tesla. I got 165 shares, down 27%, down 587. QQQT from Defiance, 157 shares, down 1.2%, down 28 bucks. Now this one is paying dividends next week, as well as SPY T, which I have 137 shares. I'm down 4.2%. All right, so these two are paying next week. TSLP as well from Curve. This one has been doing fantastic. 87 shares. I'm up 16%, up 276. This is why I love Curve ETFs. They got capital appreciation. They give you nice dividends, and you could just keep on buying more. Obviously, it all depends on the underlying stock. So this one tracks Tesla. If you believe in Tesla long term, then yeah, this is a great investment. JEPI, I got 8 shares. I'm up 0.9%. Obviously, JEPI has always been pretty good, pretty stable. GPIX, Goldman Sachs, S&P 500, 7 shares. I'm up 0.73%, up $2.47. IQQQ from ProShares. This one tracks the NASDAQ 100. 7 shares. I'm up 1.26%, up $3. GPIQ, 6 shares. I'm up 1.39%, up $4. And then I got iSpy from ProShares. This one tracks S&P 500. 4 shares. I'm up 1.4%. And then I got JEPQ, 2 shares. I'm up 3.41%, up $4. So those are my first week ones. I like these a lot from what I've been seeing. Obviously, Tesla is the only one, and QQQT and SPY-T I'm still debating on keeping or not. Because obviously with Tesla, I haven't made my money back. It hasn't really total return. I'm down pretty big, as well as QQQT and SPY-T. I'm waiting to see if those two could come back up to at least 18, 19 bucks. So we'll see how those two play out. And then for second week, I got Nvidia, XPay, Realty Income, ADC, MSFY, Main Street Capital, Stag, and AMZP. So Nvidia from YieldMax tracks Nvidia. Risky position here. I'm down 33%, just picking up the dividends every month. XPay, I like a lot from Roundhill. I got 84 shares. It has made a comeback. You guys can see up to 53 bucks. And I'm up 2.12%. I'm $94. So that's great to see from XPay. Shout out to Oracle ETFs. He's the one that put me on XPay. And then I got Realty Income, 72 shares. I'm up 8.19%, up $312. Can't complain with that. Realty Income doing great. ADC as well. Agree Realty, 15 shares. I'm up 1.33%, up $14.96. So this one's doing well. MSFY from Curve. This one tracks Microsoft, 10 shares. I'm up 1.86%, up $4.62. Doing pretty good. Main Street Capital has been killing it as well. 5 shares. I'm up 6.99%, up $19.92. Stag Industrial, I got 1 share, up 1.37%, up 68 cents. And AMZP, this one tracks Amazon from Curve. 1 share, I'm up 6.26%, up $1.62. So a lot of my second week positions are doing pretty good. I'm actually up in all of them besides Nvidia. So I'm going to continue building up XPay. I want to get XPay to 100 shares and Realty Income to 100, then ADC, MSFY, Main Street, Stag, AMZP, all of these to 100 each, and then continue building them up to maybe 200, 300, etc. Third week, I got Coney, AAPY, and Goop. So Coney is coin from YieldMax. This one, again, risky. Down 51%, down pretty big. But I know a lot of you are seeing this. I'm down 51%. Keep in mind, I'm just holding this. I'm not really buying any more shares. I'll probably pick up like fractional shares of this. Maybe like $1 here and there. But I'm just using it for the dividends every month. So as long as they're paying me dividends, even if they do reverse split this stock, I'm still going to get dividends from Coney each and every single month until all my shares basically go down to like 1 or something. So I'm just going to keep on holding this out. I put like around 6,000, 7 grand in this. So as long as it pays me back my money, my initial investment in dividends, and then just keeps on paying me house money after that, then I'm good pretty much. I'm making income with Coney in that regard. So I'm down 51%. I think it's made me around close to 3-4 grand in dividends already. So, um, I'm just gonna hold on to it. Just keep on building up the dividends and using it for other stable ETFs. So I got 121 shares of AAPY. This one tracks Apple. This one hasn't really been doing too good either. This one is from Curve, but I like Curve ETFs, so I'm gonna hold on to this. Gonna keep on buying while it's cheap, below my average cost, and we'll see how it does in the long term. So I'm down 11% with AAPY. Goop. This one tracks Google. 8 shares. I'm up 0.21%. So I'm trying to build this up now to 100 shares, and then onward, we'll see how it performs. All right, so let's head on to fourth week. I got a lot in fourth week. Misty, FEPI, AIPI, IWMI, IYRI, QQQI, DLN, XYLG, PEY, QYLG, DIVO, BTCI, NFLP, QDVO, SPYI. All right. So Misty, obviously this one is paying dividends next week. This one's pretty popular in the high yield ETF space. This one tracks MicroStrategy. I got 301 shares. I'm down 23%, down over 2 grand. So Misty, the only thing I don't like is that maintenance ratio. It's 70%. So this is what I'm talking about. If you guys have high maintenance names in your portfolio, you're at a risk of getting margin call quicker because you got a lot of your buying power is being used up by the high maintenance names. So I haven't really been buying any more Misty. I've just been holding on to it. I already made my initial investment back. I made over 7 grand already with Misty dividends, which I could show you guys here. Look at this, 700, 400, 400, 500. It's like 2 grand. Then almost 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right there. It's been paying really well. So I made my initial investment back. I put around 7 grand. And now everything that I get after that is just house money here. So let's say I get paid another $400 or $500 from Misty next week, next Friday, which will be. Then that money I could use it. Obviously, I got to put away for taxes, but I could use it to buy more dividends, more dividend stocks, pay back margin, whatever. I could take the money out, use it to pay bills, whatever I want now, because it's house money that Misty is paying me. So this is the way you guys. Well, from what I've been learning, this is the way you got to use Yield Max ETFs. And yeah, I'm down 23% in Misty. So I'm not buying anymore. FEPI, I have it at 100 shares. I'm going to leave FEPI at 100 shares. I want to see if it can recover and come back at least to like 47, 48. I haven't seen it do that yet. I don't want to have too many positions where my capital just keeps eroding. I want to have stocks, ETFs that eventually, I can make some capital appreciation in. I don't want to have stocks where my money keeps on going down. I don't see the point in that. So I'm not buying any more FEPI shares, maybe just fractional shares. I'm going to try to build up AIPI. So I'm down 282 in FEPI. AIPI, I got 83 shares. I'm down 8%. So this one I'm going to try to build up to 100 shares. IWMI, this one tracks a Russell 2000. I like NEOs a lot. They seem to have pretty decent capital appreciation on their ETFs. So I got 10 shares. I'm up $2.23, up 0.5%. IYRI, this is for real estate from NEOS. 8 shares. I'm up 2.6%, up $8. QQQI, this one is from NEOS. Tracks the NASDAQ 100. 7 shares, up 0.65%. DLN, this was the Wisdom Tree Large Cap Dividend Fund. It's 6 shares. I'm up 0.7%, up $3. XYLG Global X S&P 500 cover call and growth. 6 shares. I'm up 0.29%. PEY, this one I have 5 shares, up 0.14%. QYLG, 5 shares, up 1.9%. And then DIVO, 4 shares, I'm up 0.39%. BTCI, this one tracks Bitcoin, 4 shares, I'm up 0.3%. NFLP, this one is from Curve. This one tracks Netflix. This one has been doing pretty good. 3 shares, I'm up 2.17%, up $2. And then I got QDVO, 2 shares. I'm up 0.71%. SPYI, this one is from Neos, tracks the S&P 500. I got 1 in fractional shares. I'm up 0.94%. So these are, I know it's a lot of stocks and ETFs that I have for my 4th week, but I like these a lot because there's a lot of them are more stable. They have some growth in there, and that's what I want here on out. You know, I don't just want to have high income coming in and my capital just keeps appreciating, especially if you're using margin. You got to have at least some growth in there, at least to not get margin called. And then I got SCHD and VOO, 76 shares. I'm up 5.65%. And then the VOO, I got 4 in fractional shares. I'm up 22% on 477. All right, so those are all my positions in my Robinhood portfolio. As I keep on learning and growing and using margin and stuff like that, there might be days where I get rid of positions. But right now, all of these that I have, I like. And there's so many names out there. I even got like a list of other ones that I'm keeping my eye on, like from Rex Shares. I got RYLG, T Spy, KQQQ. These are other ones that I might consider adding eventually in, the longer term. But these right now, I'm trying to build all of these up to 100 shares and then keep them there and keep on growing just to see how they perform. I want to share my journey here with you guys. So again, none of this is financial advice. And you guys can do whatever you want. Some people just like having, just a couple of names in the portfolio. That's fine. I'm just, like I said, I'm learning. And I also want to share that I did open up a managed investing account on Robinhood. So I just threw like $75 in here. And I'm just going to let Robinhood work its magic here. So I got $75 on this. And I'll just keep on sharing this here and there. I also have a Roth IRA in here with Robinhood. It's at $699. I do have buying power at $57. And I got, Realty Income, Main Street, ADC, SCHD, VOO, YMAX, YMAG, QDTE, XETE, RDTE, and YBTC. But I don't really pay. I just slowly buy in the Roth IRA. I mainly focus on my main account here. So yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. You guys have any comments or questions, leave them down below. You know what, let's go over, let me see if I wanted to share with you guys all the dividends that I have, just to show you guys how much, at least an estimate. So you guys can see for next month already, I'm already getting dividends from ADC at $3, Stag 18 cents. So these are all the dividends for May: YMAX, YMAG, Coney, QDTE, FEPI, AIPI, all of these. We got the big ones: Nvidia 596, APY $26, Tesla 124, YMAG 95, YMAX 187. Realty Income gave me 19. Misty with the big one, $714. YMAX 164, TSLP $45, XPay $51, Coney again $315. Got paid twice from Coney this month. And Spy T and 31, QQQT 35, YMAX 171. So these are all the dividends for May. I think it's around close to $4,000 if I'm not mistaken, but yeah, I think that's about it. I don't think I'm getting any more dividends for May. For June, it's going to be a bigger month because we have also VOO and SCHD paying. So for next week, we got YMAX, QDTE, QQQT, all of these besides Tesla. So that's what, almost 12 stocks right there that are paying me dividends next week. Misty will be another one, so that's like 13 stocks right there. And then we'll see what other ones I build up from here on out. So yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you are new to the channel, definitely hit that subscribe button. You go also follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Check out the links down below. You go sign up for Robinhood using my link. You guys get a free stock. So appreciate all of you for tuning in. Thank you all so much for the support. Subscribe. Let's keep on this YouTube channel. Let's keep on growing it so that I could do my best to show you guys the best investing strategies that I'm learning and growing as well. So appreciate all of you. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.